welcome to this Monday, January the 22nd edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone, as always, the king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody, it's Monday.
It's party time. Woohoo!
It is. We'll be talking about the biggest night in Raw history, or at least in recent history for Monday Night Raw. We'll be talking about that coming up in the next segment. But first, we have to talk about what happened last Thursday. The final Impact that isn't, well, the last one that has anything to do with Global Force Wrestling before they turn the corner next week. You ready, Smoody?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to get through this because we have a lot to talk about in the next segment. Of course, they were supposed to have the Barbed Wire Massacre on this show, but unfortunately it was too hot for TV. They had to cut it off. It went on their Twitch channel after the show. So this show was pretty much a lot of highlighting and recapping because they pre-made this show, and that was most of it. But Impact X Division title on the line. Ishimori retains against Desmond Xavier. Congo Kong goes up against Chandler Park, one of the Park, and Congo Kong gets the victory. Impact Global title on the line on location in Detroit. Eli Drake, Alberto Al Patron, and Johnny Impact fight to a no contest when all three men get attacked, or they all brawl. The locker room has to come out, clear out. And then, of course, Rosemary defeats Casey Spinelli, and that's Impact for you. Tony, next week's Genesis, the new tapings begin. We already know what's going to happen. We're going to have a new Impact World Champion. We'll talk about that next week, or later this week. Or no, it will be next Monday. But your thoughts, Tony? Eli Drake's title run in Impact Wrestling.
It's been pretty good so far. I like the Eli Drake.
Me
Dummy,
too.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Do you think Do you think his reign wasn't long enough?
I don't know. I don't think he deserves better in TNA. I think he should leave TNA, go to WWE, and try to start a reign in WWE as now the W's of WWE. Or
I think he would. I think WWE.
Neighborhood the W's.
I think WWE would be a great place for him to shine. Give him because the man can talk. He can cut a promo. I think he would do. They would probably wreck him, but if they gave him the opportunity to talk in WWE, he would do a phenomenal job. And I think that's a good call.
The thing is, they need somebody to cut a promo because these promos have been bad. Even the ones that they've been cutting on Raw and SmackDown, they're not good as what Punk used to do or Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock used to do. They used to do promos that were epic. I mean, we haven't had a good one since Punk left in 2013 or 2014, but since then, we've had some bad promos.
We'd have. Okay, folks, that is Impact. Next week's Genesis, we'll talk about that next on Wednesday's show. We're taking a time out. When we come back, we're going to preview the biggest night in a while for Monday Night Raw, celebrating 25 years of Monday Night Raw. Well, that's next on the Ringside Report. On this date, Smoody, in 1994, we saw Shawn Michaels. Well, no, wait. It was Luger and Bulldog co-winning the Royal Rumble, correct?
No, Luger and Bret Hart.
Yeah, that was it. Luger and Bret Hart.
You would never see it again until 11 years later when the famous John Cena Batista won, where McMahon finally said, there ain't going to be no more co-winners. We're going to have a finish.
Indeed. So, that was exciting. Let's now talk about tonight from the Barclay and Manhattan Center in New York. Raw. Smoody!
No, that big buffoon was calling me.
Oh, tell him to calm his nuts.
I know, I told him to call him. I put on voicemail.
Well, anywho, let's preview the biggest night in Raw history, Raw 25. Expected 40 stars. Kevin Nash over the weekend, or late last week, said he won't be able to make it. So that takes out a member of the...
He'll probably, what he'll do is maybe send a video saying, sorry I can't be there, but congratulations on Raw for 25 years, and we're too sweet, brother.
Question. Hulk Hogan says he's not going to be there. Do you believe he will?
I don't think so. WWE has never, according to Vince McMahon and WWE, they're still they got rid of Hogan everything because of what his racial comments he said. And I think this is way over proportion. It's like the CM Punk thing. It's way over proportion. It's been years. Get over. It's like the Bret Hart Vince McMahon thing. That took how many years? 13 years that took, and it's stupid. It's stupid.
It is. Are we gonna get Undertaker, John Cena? It's rumored for WrestleMania. Are we gonna get that match made later on tonight in either Manhattan Center or Barclays Center?
We'll probably see the Barclays Center because I don't where I think half will go to Manhattan Center, half will go to the Barclays Center. But I think we need to see something for WrestleMania. This is gotta happen because we need to see a career versus career match where both face each other.
And that would be interesting because John Cena's wrestling career, not really sure where it's going. But what's the point of Undertaker coming back? Last year at WrestleMania, he put the gloves in the ring, he put the coat, he put the hat. What was the point if he's coming back for one more?
That was because he was passing the torch to Roman Reigns. He's like, you're the big dog now. You take over. You help the fans, and you be the big dog now in WWE because I can't do it anymore. Because Undertaker, I guarantee you this. This will be his last run. I guarantee at WrestleMania 34, he will lose to Cena. His career is over. He'll walk back to the curtain, thank the fans, give one bow. Vince will come out. All the superstars will come out. They'll clap. We'll see on Monday Night Raw the next night in New Orleans at the Smoothie King Center. The farewell to Undertaker. It's over. It's done.
So that's the way you see it. John Cena beats Undertaker. Is that your main event?
That's your main event, and I see Shawn Michaels being guest referee in that one.
So what else? What's one thing? Okay, first things first, before I say that. The second biggest moment in Raw history in the Countdown 25 was CM Punk, on my birthday, by the way, June 27, 2011, in Las Vegas. It was the pipe bomb by CM Punk. CM Punk has not even been mentioned, but he was mentioned on Raw on Christmas, and he's the number 2 moment. Is there any... I had an argument with a guy on Facebook saying he wasn't going to... He says he's going to be there. I don't think so. Tony, what does your gut say? Is CM Punk... He hasn't really been heard from. Is he going to be a part of Monday Night Raw 25?
I probably see it. Maybe it will happen. I'm hearing about a 50% sure. I don't think... Because a lot of people are saying on internet and everything, all the wrestling news are saying CM Punk is scheduled to come back to the Rumble this Sunday night in Philadelphia. I don't know. Maybe he's going to make an appearance. Maybe he's going to screw over big time. But I think he needs to do something because if he's going to come back, then I don't know. Because Vince said the only reason in the Stone Cold podcast, he said that if CM Punk would come back or Phil Brooks would come back, is he owes the WWE Universe an apology, the WWE Superstars an apology, and he owes Vince McMahon a big apology for walking out of the WWE. But literally, I don't know. He says he was coming back to WWE. He's never come back to WWE. We don't know.
Okay, final question here, and we'll close out this segment. Name one thing off the cuff, just something random that would be the exclamation point on Raw 25 that you'd like to see tonight.
Well, we won't see the beer truck pop in because I don't think that'll fit in the Barclays Center.
No, and now that they are a PG, I don't think they promote beer too well anymore.
I probably see Stone Cold Steve Austin stutter every McMahon.
Even Linda?
No, she's on the Trump administration. I don't think she's gonna make an appearance. I think the best thing is Steve Austin comes out and just declares himself and stutters every one of them, including Triple H. And then that's where you probably see, after the stutter, when all the people leave, all the superstars are out there, he stutters them and gives them a beer, or salutes them with a beer or whatever it is, or soda, whatever it is. Then you hear that's when CM Punk shows up.
Oh, that'd be great.
And you see him in front of the McMahon family saying, I'll see you at WrestleMania. I'll see you this night. But quickly before we get through Raw, the thing is, we're previewing the Royal Rumble. Like this Sunday, we'll probably see Brock Lesnar. We'll see Braun Strowman, Kane. We'll see everybody appearing. We don't know what's going to happen between two buildings. You never know.
No, we won't. Also, this is the go-home Monday Night Raw before the Royal Rumble. We will have a Royal Rumble warm-up. Our final Royal Rumble warm-up will be Sunday at 9 a.m. on Facebook, or on our YouTube channel as well. So looking forward to that. We're taking time out. When we come back, we are going to preview SmackDown. That'll be the go-home show for WWE going into Royal Rumble on Sunday. That's next on the Ringside Report. On this date, Smoody, just a year later, 1995, was that when Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble?
At number one, he went
ran the
through
table.
over an hour, and he won the whole thing.
And then, of course, British Bulldog thought he won the Royal Rumble, and he's celebrating. The music was going. Shawn Michaels only one, the infamous words of Howard Finkel, only one of Shawn Michaels' feet hit the floor. Your winner. Go ahead.
Nobody thought that Shawn Michaels won. They all played Bulldog's music. They thought it was over. But you don't see the referees. You see the camera on Bulldog, and you hear McMahon say, yes, it's finally happened. Davey Boy Smith is going to WrestleMania. And then all of a sudden, and then you hear King says, my prediction's true. Shawn Michaels has won the Royal Rumble. And that's one of King's predictions. But that was the famous Bam Bam versus LT starting to WrestleMania 11.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. And, of course, Bam Bam, Lawrence, they had some good celebrity action at WrestleMania. They still do. And all that. Okay, let's preview SmackDown. It is the go-home WWE show before the Royal Rumble. You got the handicap match. You're going to be AJ Styles against Kevin Owens.
I don't think it's going to happen.
What do you think's going to happen? Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be facing.
I don't know, because it still thinks it's 2-on-1, but we haven't seen really Shane and Daniel say that this is going to happen, because there's no way, because if Kevin Owens wins the title, you've heard like Byron Sex said, they're going to be co-champions of the Royal Rumble.
So
I don't know. And we've heard nothing from Shane and Daniel, because last week the controversy with the well, not controversy, but we have a new United States champion, but that match was supposed to take place at the Rumble, but Daniel Bryan decides to throw his nuts in the wing and said, "We're gonna have the match now."
What did he throw?
His nuts in the wing.
His nuts in the wing?
Yeah, his nuts in the wing. Yeah.
Who in the bloody hell says he throws his nuts in the wing? That sounds like it hurts.
Well, he does something to twist around, because you don't get anything for Brie Bella.
Yeah, they have Birdie.
Yeah, well, we know that John Cena made that baby. We know that.
Tony, don't start rumors that aren't true.
There's nothing going to be true about that one.
What else we got about SmackDown? Of course, the Women's Royal Rumble coming up on Sunday as well. How big is that? And if you had to pick someone from the SmackDown roster to win the Women's Royal Rumble, who would it be?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, because you got the Riot Squad in there. They're going to be all three together. You got Natalya there. You got a lot of people there. But I think Natalya would be a shot, but I just don't know. I think one of the Riot Squad members would win, but it's going to be hard.
So it should be exciting. That is coming up tomorrow night on the USA Network.
Probably Nikki Bella might win.
I don't know. How about Ronda Rousey? I think there's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
She appeared at NXT last Tuesday. Last Wednesday. I don't think she's going to be entering the Royal Rumble. I think next year she'll probably enter.
Okay, we'll see what happens. SmackDown tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tonight, Raw 25. Going to be a humongous night at the Barclay in Manhattan Center. So a couple of announcements, Ringside Report-wise. We are officially going to the Hall of Fame. Bought our tickets last Wednesday. So we are officially booked.
Which is better than last year's.
Yes, go to the Hall of Fame. And Goldberg's the only one announced so far. Well, the only thing we have left to buy is access. Besides that, we are set to go for WrestleMania. We got our plane tickets last week. We're heading to the airport at 5 a.m. So I'm not sure. And we had a tape Friday's show on Thursday. So me and you were going to be in some rare form on Thursday in New Orleans. But it was the same thing. We didn't sleep the night before Orlando, and we were fine.
Yeah, because we didn't have a pretty good flight. And hopefully you got the damn TV thing together.
I believe we are united again. So we'll be United the way there, and American Airlines on the way back.